But the most important thing that made me realize I'd never want to climb this corporate ladder ever again in my life, and it made me quit my job, was the fact that these managers worked their ass off. They worked so much. They never worked an 8 or 9 hour day. Yeah, they would come to work, sitting meetings usually for 8 hours, if not more. But then the actual work would happen from their home. They would reply to their emails in the evenings. They would prepare presentations in the evenings. They would go through dashboards and reports in the evenings, usually even on Saturdays and Sundays. How do I notice? I always got replies from those managers in the evening or on the weekends. Now, don't get me wrong, I respect the work ethic, and I know that there's plenty of people that do want to put in so much time and energy into climbing that corporate ladder. Idiot. But this just doesn't fit my lifestyle. I want to have freedom in my lifestyle. So I want to work when I want, whenever I want, on what I want, with whomever I want, from wherever I want. In the evenings, I want to spend time with loved ones, doing sports, pursuing hobbies. I want to travel. I want to explore. I want to go on adventures. I want to bake fucking cookies if I want to. Cookies. I don't want to be completely dependent on a company that is willing to replace you as soon as the economy turns sour, or as soon as your manager decides he doesn't like your face anymore, or just because you haven't worked enough overtime compared to all the colleagues around you. And for what? Because some CEO or senior manager put up some metrics and targets he needs to hit this year so you can get a bonus? Piss off. I want to work on my own thing. I want to build and create my own thing with people who I love, who I like working with. And again, I'm not trying to bash Heineken specifically here, because I know this just happens at big corporations a lot. And I have to say this because otherwise Heineken might sue me for defamation or something. Please don't. I love Heineken. I enjoyed my time at Heineken. I love drinking Heineken. It's the best beer in the world. No, but for real, I'm really thankful for the opportunity that Heineken gave me to grow my hard skills, my data analyst skills, and also my soft skills. And that I found out that I don't want to work as a manager anymore, or that I don't want to work as a data analyst for the rest of my life. And this propelled me into my freelancing career. I quit my job to become a freelance data analyst, working for a big financial institution in Amsterdam. Yes, I was still working as a data analyst. And yes, I was still working in a big corporate environment, but I was working as a freelancer. This meant I had way more income. I literally tripled my income from 5K a month to 15K a month. I was basically a business. Being a freelancer is business on easy mode. And since I was a freelancer, you get detached from all those corporate office bullshit, the politics, no HR bullshit.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
I was just hired to do my job as an expert, and that's exactly what I did. But best of all, as a freelancer, I was able to be flexible with my time and projects, which gave me the resources to dabble around with some side hustles and side projects. I tried cryptocurrency trading, not successful. I started my first online course, had a little bit of success, made my first online dollar, did some online coaching here and there, but most importantly, I bought my first camera. I started a YouTube channel. I got better at video editing, at making YouTube videos. I grew my channel, and eventually being a freelance data analyst, even though I knew I didn't want to do data analysis. I didn't want to do data analysis for the rest of my life. Being a freelance data analyst gave me the resources to quit my job, take my camera with me while traveling the world so I could go all in on YouTube. And it worked out perfectly fine, because my YouTube channel and my whole creative business around it is now making me a living. I can work where I want, whenever I want. I have my own studio right now. And it was all due to recognizing that being a data analyst would probably completely destroy my soul for the rest of my life. But on the other hand, it saved my life because it gave me the resources and the opportunities to quit my job and pursue something completely different. Now, if you're in a similar position, you're currently working a job you don't really like, but you have the feeling like there's more to life than working this unfulfilling job for the rest of your life. You want to create a dream life for yourself, but you just don't know where to start. You don't know what steps to take. Or maybe you do know what steps to take, but you just lack the execution and the motivation to take those steps. Then today, I have the perfect solution for you. Today, I'm announcing the launch of my new 100% free community called 9 to 5 to Dream Life Accelerator. I know it's a bit cheesy, but it's exactly how I would summarize the community. It's for people stuck in a 9-to-5 job that they don't like, that have the feeling that there's more to life and they want to go live and create the dream life. And I want to help you with that. I want to accelerate that. So the community is filled with like-minded people. Everybody is supporting each other, sharing lessons on the same journey as you are. There will be expert guides, whether it's freelancers, solopreneurs, people having successful businesses that have done all those steps before you, and sharing that in weekly calls, monthly calls, I will drop in every once in a while to give some calls and answer your questions. And there will be other valuable resources like courses and lists and free templates and whatever. And it's completely free. Click on the link in the description to join and watch this video next if you want to learn how I quit my job, how I made a plan to travel the world. See you in the next video. That is the next video. I just told you that's the next video you should watch. What am I talking about? Cheers.